Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God Chapter 504 or Season 3 Episode 87. Yeah, I'm excited as always. I hate saying that at the beginning of every video, but it's like become such an ingrained habit, I can't stop it. But yeah, I'm incredibly excited, so much so that this morning I went through and like reread Tower of God up through the post hiatus. So I've just read what's gone on in the past dozen or so chapters this morning. But I didn't have time to record this last night when it first came out, so yeah, this is a day later than I'd have hoped. But either way, let's just read. I'm really wanting to get into reading. I was gonna discuss some stuff first, but I saw Calivan in the thumbnail, and I'm like, okay, are we finally getting to Calivan and what he's doing? And that's pretty exciting, so I'm just gonna jump straight in. The jump will begin in 10 seconds. We still have Bomb just waiting. He's coming. 9. He's coming. Alright. A dark twist 6. One turn earlier, Calivan's field. Trust. Alright. So we see nobody's with Calivan yet, it looks like. Like, I wonder what happened to his people. I want to see more of Ari Bright Sharon. Like, Chonhee is around too, sure. I want to see more of Ari Bright Sharon. In front of the finish line. What's this? So he's already gone straight to the finish line. This man's about to, like, beat Lyboric's face in already. Man. In front of the finish line. What's this? It's a jump pad. A jump pad? How do you use it? The requirement to jump is simple, Calivan. One more helper should come to your field. If one more of your teammates comes to the field, you'll be able to jump and reach the finish line. Or I wonder if the one, like, actually hyped up, not jobbed out off screen subordinate of Lyborix is going to join his field, and maybe Calivan's going to be the one to fight that guy. I was thinking he was going to join in on Bomb's field, and that would throw off the Bomb versus White fight, and maybe lead to some sort of understanding between them, because I really don't feel like White is going to get taken down here. He was, like, absolutely demolishing Bomb beforehand, and also there's the fact that I feel like White has to continue on and become an actual true ally at some point to go up against Dadie Hone. So I was thinking it would be there, but no, maybe that fight is going to be Calivan's fight. I see. That's not a very easy requirement for me to meet right now. I have underestimated this. With all due respect, but if you with all due respect, but if you just reach the finish line, you can go straight to where Lyboric is. Alright. Although, fighting him when you get there is a violation of military law, of course. Don't be concerned. I'm not after treason, just his neck. Then the teammate I could expect. Meow? I guess only is division. With this in the with all due respect at the end there being like its own weird sentence, the like English is not 10 out of 10, this translation. Then the teammate I could expect, I guess, only is Division Commander Chonhee, who's headed for the Cat Tower. I'll just have to look forward to her. She's certainly capable of making her way here, so we'll meet on the other side soon. Lyboric. Awesome panel there. Jeez, I love this. Still got Shinsu hands, Calivan. Right. How disappointing. Former Army Corps Commander Calivan. For someone in that position, to betray the army just because he lost a few of his troops and lose sight of the greater cause. Everything is under our great man's will. Our great man's will? So you can't change anything even if you make it here. Again, maybe our leader's will, or our king's will, our lord's will, maybe. I really, the translation since the anime came out made a massive leap from what it was pre-anime coming out. But this feels like a de-evolution, sort of back to the pre-anime days of the line translation. We're just nothing in comparison. Really cool throne room he's got there. And we see, is this the portal? Oh, yeah, portal. Alright, the jump will begin in 10 seconds. 10, 9. Or maybe by great man, maybe they meant family head, maybe he's talking, like that's so difficult. Because you don't know if he's talking about just like a leader as in like a Dory, or if he's talking about the king as in Zahard, or if he's talking about the family head like the Lopobia family head, or even since he's from the Pobedao family head, Gustang could be involved in some way. Though I doubt it. He really doesn't feel like he's that close a guy to Gustang just from the story we've gotten so far. But yeah, with the translation being unclear like that, it's hard to tell like really who he could possibly be speaking about. He's coming. And we saw the countdown. Hey, it's too late to stop him now. Damn it. The jump begins. Alright. Now White's going to be heading over. Bunch of panels of that. Oh, I like this panel of Bomb standing here. Oh, it's really good looking. Again, more jumpy panels. Even more. As expected. You were waiting for me. Oh, it's so good. It's only been 10 minutes. Wasn't it enough time to change? Though I do think they maybe had a bit too many panels that didn't provide new information. But like some of those panels like that I brought up and stopped on look gorgeous. Alright. Wasn't it enough time to change? Is there anything you'd like to know? Like how your teammates who are with me are doing? I have no such words to say to a devil. So I wonder then, is it possible that Prince and Akraptor aren't dead soul-wise? Their souls are still alive within White. I was expecting them to be like permadead, but is there a potential that they're not permadead here? Alright. Man, some of these panels look really great. We have the two of them clashing. Bomb charging through. I love he's got the Shinsu loops going on. Goes for an attack. Better spirits. Oh. He just slices straight through all these attacks. What a... Ah, man, it's so cool. All of White's fights with these massive clashing panels. His fights with Calavan, his fights back in the last station, and here again, just like so good looking. Our bad relationship will end once and for all. Alright. How satisfactory. The fiery look towards me is about to explode. That hatred. So White getting what he wanted from this. Is it that lightning power again? He's still charging in. He's got the blue war wings and the thorn activated. This hurts even me. Bomb still attacking like a berserker. Oh? And I'm assuming that's reverse flow control stopping the sword. He stopped my sword. He's going in with an attack from the side. God, the choreography is actually like, I think that's his knee coming in from the side, actually, it looks like. Given the way he blocks it. That's such, oh man. Such a good bit of choreography. When a lot of times I feel like Tower of God can sadly devolve into just shooting giant beams at each other. It's nice to see some really, really interesting choreography with these fights. Almost reminds me of the Elaine fight. God, it's so good looking. And he comes down with some sort of axe kick with Shinsu on it. I almost thought that Siyu was going to give Bomb another moment. Like in Go to Hell. Like one of my favorite panels in the entire series is in Go to Hell where Bomb is finally able to punch Joaquin for the first time, and his like face is deformed, bending inward, and he's just thinking like about being hit for the first time like that. Ah, that's one of my favorite panels. I thought they were going to give Bomb another one of those moments. But I actually think it's better that CU didn't, because I like still establishing firmly that Bomb is not like at legendary Slayer level. He's getting knocked backwards. You haven't forgotten that my royal sword can strike from any angle, have you? You're the one who should remember that mine does too. And he's creating the bungs of Shinsu behind him. An orb. Or just the orb. Oh, those sparkles are maybe coming off white then? Since when did it come? And then we have a crash and a cliffhanger. Alright, that fight was really, really good so far, actually. I really like that. And the earlier parts of this with Calavan were nice to see, given that, again, rereading this, we really haven't checked up on Calavan in forever. And, you know, he says, I can trust Ha Chon-hee, which is a little disappointing to me, because Ha Chon-hee has been... like, she has been Leon-hee. She has taken nothing but L's, essentially, since her introduction. So it's kind of disappointing to me that it's like, oh yeah, we're going to keep pushing Chon-hee as a character, when it's like, Ari Bright Sharon was introduced. Legit, every, like, buddy in my comments and all the other, like, Tower of God YouTubers I talked to loved Ari Bright Sharon. Her design was amazing, and she was able to stand up to Evankel, even though Evankel was clearly stronger. So she had some feats there, so it's a shame that she's just kind of been, like, thrown way to the background, unnecessarily. But yeah, this is interesting also to talk about that Wingnan and Acraptor might not be permadead. They might still be alive within White, and he could just give them a new body or something for all we know. It's Tower of God. Weird. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of think that bringing them back to life takes away weight from the deaths, obviously. But then again, how weighty were the deaths on the series itself? Like, on us as fans who love Acraptor and Prince, it's like, they're weighty deaths. For me reading, they were weighty deaths. But, like, Bomb didn't give a shit for, like, forever. Bomb didn't bother to ask, oh yeah, hey, how are Prince and Acraptor doing? Didn't dial him up on the pocket or anything. Spent 3 years traveling around, like, apparently had no downtime to talk to his friends. Yeah, I don't know, like, weight on the series as a whole, you would think their deaths would be a lot more important. Wingning is kind of carrying on Acraptor's will, trying to find his daughter with the ring and everything. But, you know, I kind of feel like it wouldn't undercut that much if CU did just bring him back to life. Because at this point, it's like, them being dead didn't really push the story all that much forward, given that Bomb didn't care until now. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, ordinarily, for most other series I read, if like an author was going to be like, we could potentially bring these characters that died back to life, I'd be like, that's a horrible idea, that's a terrible idea, it totally undercuts any sort of tension. But bringing Prince and Arcrafter back to life, honestly, I'm just like, yeah, I wouldn't care if they were brought back to life, because I like them both, and killing them in the long run really didn't do all that much. So, yeah, I guess I'm cool if they could potentially come back to life. I wouldn't really complain about it, depending on how it's done. I mean, sure, it's not necessarily like a good thing, but, you know, it's not like series destroyingly bad like it would be in so many other series that I read. So yeah, I am totally ready for next time. There are so many fights with, like, the people in the cat tower that I still really want to see. Plus we have all of the hype Bomb and White stuff going on here. We have the hype stuff going on with Yama getting the new thorn and everything. Or not thorn, the fang. And being able to go after Yasracha now and see what he can do when it's two fangs against one. So that could be interesting. there's a lot of really cool stuff going down, I guess. But either way, I suppose that's it for this week's reaction. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this reaction, this chapter, my thoughts, all the normal stuff. If you want to talk about Tower of God here on YouTube, we can. If you want to talk about it on Twitter, we can. Just follow me there or whatever. If you want to talk more on Discord and want a link to the Discord server, just ask and I'll give you one. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon to help me keep making videos and to keep doing so without any mid-roll ads or anything, yeah, just it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. But either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.